Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Inshallah, we need to progress and do more useful phrases, this time about refreshments. Shy, tea, shy. Shy bina'na. Shy bina'na. Na'na, that's mint. Shy bina'na, mint tea. Qahwa, qahwa, coffee. Shy bina'na, qahwa. قهوة عربية, Arabic coffee. قهوة عربية. ماء, water. ماء بارد, cold water. بارد, that means cold. ماء, water. ماء بارد. عصير, عصير بالصاد. عصير, juice. عصير برتقال, orange juice. عصير برتقال. برتقال is orange. Now let's try. شاي بنعنع. قهوة عربية. ماء بارد. عصير برتقال. That's good. One more time. شاي بنعنع. قهوة عربية. ماء بارد. عصير برتقال. Request now, or asking question. ماذا تحب? What do you like? ماذا, that's what. ماذا تحب? What do you like? I'm now talking to a man. So we are dealing with verb now. تحب, that's a verb, action word, talking to a man, singular. ماذا تحب? Sometimes you hear people say ماذا تحب, a gentle ending. To a woman, ماذا, same thing, what? تحبين. ماذا تحبين? When using verb, action word, and you're speaking to a singular woman, you ending with ina at the end. So ماذا تحب becomes ماذا تحبين. What do you like? Feminine singular. Reply, as usual, the first person, the speaker, there's no gender involved. أحب, I like. لا أحب, I don't like. لا on its own can mean no, but when combined with this becomes I don't like. لا أحب, and then you name what you do not like. أحب, I like. لا أحب, I don't like. ولكن, but, however. ماذا تحب? ماذا تحبين? Now I'm talking to you as طالب, a learner, male. I will say to you ماذا تحب? If I'm speaking to you as a learner, female, طالبة, ماذا تحبين? The reply will be أحب, regardless of the gender. لا أحب. أحب, I like. لا أحب, I don't like. ولكن, but, or however. Now, we've just learned a couple of vocabulary words about tea, coffee, water, juice. Now, let's now see how we can put that into practice. Now, I'm talking to you now as طالب, male. ماذا تحب? Your answer is أحب الشاي. Now, I'm speaking to you now as طالبة, you female. ماذا تحبين? أحب قهوة عربية. أحب قهوة عربية. Okay. وماذا تحب يا طالب؟ أحب ماء بارد. ماء بارد. ماذا تحبين يا طالبة؟ أحب عصير برتقال. أحب عصير برتقال. Now, let's now say أحب, I like, شاي, tea, ولكن, but, لا أحب عصير برتقال. أحب قهوة ولكن لا أحب شاي. I like coffee but I don't like tea. ماذا تحب؟ ماذا تحبين؟ أحب, I like, لا أحب, I don't like, ولكن, but, and then you complete the sentence. Well done. Right, we're now on page 42 and page 43. What is required here is to practice with joining letters. Previously, we've shown you the letters in isolate format, and then demonstration how they are about to join, and then the final product in joined forms. Here you have letters in isolate format. It's what is required from you is to read these letters and write them on the line provided in a joined format. Let's start with page 42. Fa-ta-ha, fataha. You can see the example here is joined now. Fa-ta-ha, fataha. Fa-ta-ha, fataha. Twice. You see the arrow pointing to where you need to join the three letters as appropriate. I'm reading across the page. Qa-ta-a, qata'a. Akala, akala. Shariba, shariba. Dahika, dahika. La'iba, la'iba. Sahaba, sahaba. Dafa'a, dafa'a. Hafara, hafara. Zara'a, zara'a. Wazana, wazana. Ghasala, ghasala. Page 43. Again, reading across the page. Do the same thing, that read and copy the letters in a joint format. Labisa, labisa. Kanasa, kanasa. Kataba, kataba. Qara'a, qara'a. Rakada, rakada. Sabaha, sabaha. Sa'ada, sa'ada. نزل نزل طبخ طبخ جلس جلس ركب ركب حمل حمل. Page 44. I'll be reading downward now rather than across the page. علم علم ذهب ذهب قعد قعد جمع جمع وجد وجد عبر عبر مرض مرض عثر عثر فرش فرش رسم رسم هبط هبط جهل جهل رجع رجع قشر قشر لقي لقي فحص فحص خلق خلق أسف أسف رفض رفض خرج خرج حصد حصد وهب وهب. Page 45. ربح ربح سقط سقط صعب صعب برد برد ستر ستر حشد حشد فهم فهم نظف نظف غضب غضب حدث حدث كره كره ركع ركع حضر حضر ربط ربط سهل سهل سخن سخن كشف كشف قبح قبح كسر كسر وسخ وسخ رضي رضي فني فني رقص رقص قصد قصد. End of page 45. Page 46 to page 47. نشط نشط ملأ ملأ عدل عدل عقل عقل بعد بعد لفظ لفظ نجح نجح غرس غرس صرخ صرخ وقع وقع هدف هدف كسل كسل خشن خشن رفع رفع كمل كمل قرب قرب سكت سكت رسب رسب قلع قلع درس درس وعد وعد نقل نقل. Page 47. صلح صلح سفه سفه فرح فرح سمن سمن دفن دفن كتب كتب سعيد سعيد كبر كبر حلق حلق جشع جشع بدأ بدأ قلق قلق فسد فسد فتح فتح سمح سمح نحف نحف طرق طرق عمي عمي شقي شقي شكر شكر ذكر ذكر طبع طبع وقف وقف قطع قطع. End of page 47. Page 48 and 49 of the book dealing with tenween. Tenween means doubling of the short vowel, nonation. Remember, we have fatha on top of a letter, sans a, kasra below a letter, sans e, dhamma above a letter, sans o. If we double a, and that's called tenween fatha, doubling of short vowel fatha, it now becomes an. So a is a single one, double is an. E, double it becomes in. E, an. The dhamma u, if we double that, becomes un. Now the double of dhamma usually written this way. I'm going to write it in a bigger shape for you to see clearly, but usually written smaller. So the movement will be like this way, and then it's gone that way. That's the, it stands for double un. So, but it's usually is smaller size like that. That is standing for un. That's double o. So tenween fatha an, tenween kesra in, tenween dhamma un. Notes on this tenween. Number one, tenween only found, you only find tenween at the end of word, last letter of the word. You cannot find tenween. Tenween will not be placed at the beginning or in the middle. It will be last letter of a particular word. And the reason why we use tenween will be explained to you much later. Now, second note, when tenween fatha is used, by convention, you find alif put next to it like this, and that is a silent alif. You do not have to make any effort to try to pronounce that. That's just there by convention, and it needs to be there. Except, of course, if the letter which is carrying tenween fatha is something like ta marbuta. In this case, alif is not required to be placed. So you will not find alif next to it. So now let's apply that the tenween now on several letters just to practice. If we take letter jim, for instance, we write jim. I can put un, that's jun. Another jim, put in, that's jin. And another jim, this time two fatha, jan. Note how I place the alif there. By convention is to be there. Everything, and it's joined automatically. So don't forget the rule joining letters. So that's jun, jin, jan. Let's try another one. You read with me, please. Yep. Shun, shin, shan. Shun, shin, shan. So shun, shin, shan. Here you note that I wrote the Dhamma separately, but as I said, most of when you type in Arabic, you find it in the book, usually written with this. When you see Dhamma with a wiggly at the end, that's standing for to Dhamma. Let's try another one. Run, sin, sun. Run, sin, sun. Run, sin, sun. One more. Bin, run, lan. That's lam and alif, because you need to write that alif to support the an. That brings me to an explanation point. The lam and alif is written sometimes, which is actually better when you are writing. You write your lam, extend it, and then put your alif inside it. That's la. And if it's two fatha, that's lan. Sometimes you find lam and alif written differently. Lam, and then the alif becomes just wrapped around the lam, so it becomes lan. Sometimes just simply write it like this, lan. So, but in most cases, it's easier for you just stick with the lam extended and write alif inside it. That's much better and easier and no complication. But if you see it like that, in particular in the Quran al-Kareem, you will see in the Quran, the Holy Quran, lam alif is most of the time is there. So don't be confused. That's lam and that's alif, just a calligraphic way to wrap it around the lam and so on. So note that particular point. Right, so what we're going to do now is there are about some words on page 49. Real words which really have some tanween, fatha, kasra, dhamma on them. You will see that on page 49. But I'm going to put some of it on the board for you to practice reading with tanween. Okay, let's have a look at that. Page 49 we're going to be doing shortly. So page 49, we have some words. Number one, we have this. When I'm writing, try your best to read after me, and then I will confirm your reading. That's alif. Yes, ahadan. Ahadan. Kutuban. Kutuban. Well done. Akhan. Good. Akhan. Udhunin. 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 Jadalan. 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 Note how I put alif there, and alif there, and alif there. Now, one more. samakatun. 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 One more. Yeah, like subulan. Subulan. So ahadan, kutuban, akhan, udhunin, jadalan, subulan, samakatun. Oh, let's try. Why not? Shajarin. 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 Unuqan. Unuqan. So that's a bit of practice for you. Inshallah, shortly we're going to be reading page 48 and 49 to reinforce a recognition of tanween and reading of the words carrying tanween. That will be done shortly, inshallah. I hope that you are now in control of how to use your single vowel as well as double vowel. So ahadan, kutuban, akhan, udhunin, jadalan, subulan, samakatun, unuqan, shajarin. Page 48 and 49. Tanween, nonation. That's now to practice our tanween, which is doubling of the short vowel. Let's start from here. The an, in, un. Look at the way the double O is written. That's un. An, in, un. Ban, bin, bun. Tan, tan. The first ta had double a, that's tan. The second one, that's ta marbuta, has double an as well, but without the alif. Tan, tan, tin, tin. Tun, tun. Than, thin, thun. Jan, jin, jun. Han, hin, hun. Khan, khin, khun. Dan, din, dun. Than, thin, thun. Ran, rin, run. Zan, zin, zun. San, sin, sun. Shan, shin, shun. Son, sin, sun. Don, din, dun. Ton, twin, tun. Dhon, dhin, dhun. An, ain, un. Ghan, ghin, ghun. Fan, fin, fun. Qon, qin, qun. Kan, kin, kun. Lan, look at the lam with the alif with the wrap around the lam. That's lam and alif. Lan, lin, lun. Man, min, mun. Nan, nin, nun. Han, hin, hun. Wan, win, wun. Yan, yin, yun. Now you have groups of letters now to make words, and you need to copy that out. Each letter at the end, they have tanween. So you need to write them in joint format and read them as well. So let's try it and practice the reading. Ahadan, ahadan, ahadan. Kutubin, kutubin. You need to join them, of course. Akhan, akhan. Udhunin, jadalan, سبلا معدة سمكة قدما شجر عنقا ذقن. End of page 49.